The Democratic Republic of Congo has taken a dramatic legal step, filing a case against its neighbor Rwanda at the International Court of Justice, the United Nations highest court for disputes between states. Now, the filing, lodged at The Hague last Friday, accuses Kigali of bearing direct responsibility for more than 3 decades of massacres, sexual violence, forced displacement, and atrocities in eastern Congo, tracing the alleged abuses all the way back to the aftermath of the 1994 genocide in Rwanda. Kinshasa is also calling on the court to order Rwanda to stop all alleged violations and to pay full reparations. Rwanda has not yet formally responded, but has consistently denied backing any armed groups in the east. Critically, this is Congo's third attempt to bring Rwanda before the ICJ. Previous cases were dropped or dismissed. Well, joining us now is Jean Baptiste Gasominari, who's a lawyer and political analyst on the Great Lakes affairs based in Rwanda. Thanks so much indeed for joining us, and welcome to the program, Jean Baptiste.
Thank you so much.
So the DRC's been here before, 2 previous ICJ bids against Rwanda failing. What is different about this filing, do you think? And does Kinshasa have a stronger legal case this time around?
I don't think so, because Kinshasa has seized the same court previously, and the cases, as you have rightly mentioned, were either dismissed or the court decided that it had no jurisdiction over the case launched before it. So I do not see that they would have new evidence or new style of filing. It's same old story where DRC always blames Rwanda for its own failures.
What is DRC trying to get out of this?
Well, in my view, it's in the line of the broader campaign of destabilizing its neighbor, trying to make it responsible of all the problems that are in DRC, while ignoring the real situation that is prevailing in its eastern part.
So Rwanda is justifying its military presence in the east of Congo as self-defense, arguing that it's acting against the FDLR and Hutu militia linked to the 1994 genocide. How much of what we're seeing today is still driven by unresolved consequences of that genocide?
I think, for us lawyers, when we are arguing, most of the time we do it using facts that are there, which are facts of common knowledge. The fact that FDLR has established itself in Eastern DRC is just an undeniable fact that is there. No one can dispute that. And the FDLR combatants have been there since 1994, when they fled Rwanda after being defeated by RPF soldiers and after committing a genocide that claimed more than 1 million people in just 100 days. So these people have been under the protection of various Zaire and then DRC governments, and they have been in the eastern DRC, continuing their military campaigns, recruiting, operating, and until today, this group is still active in the eastern DRC. The difference today is that now it operates jointly with the government of DRC forces, and there are multiple allies, including the Burundian army, the Wazalendo militia, and other mercenaries recruited all over the world. So if Rwanda is putting in place its defensive measures, it is because of its own security. So if DRC wants to solve this issue once and for all, then they should disband that group and the groups that work together with it with an intention of destabilizing Rwanda. Otherwise, we do not see any other alternative securing this region of Great Lakes without dismantling and disbanding the FDLR, which is the main cause of insecurity in the whole region.
So Rwanda has not yet responded to the ICJ filing. Based on what you know of Kigali's position, do you expect that Rwanda is going to engage the court, or will it challenge its jurisdiction as it did in 2006?
When there is an allegation filed against you in a court of law, I think the best way is either to challenge the jurisdiction or to decide to go at trial and present your defense. So I think the councils of the Republic of Rwanda will assess the best way they can use to challenge that case that is filed against them.
Looking at the bigger picture, I mean, this court process could take years. So I'm wondering, what would a genuine, lasting resolution to the Eastern Congo crisis actually require? I mean, is there any real political will to even get there?
Yeah, I think what it requires is just a bit of political will to resolve the ongoing crisis. I think there have been many initiatives that were ongoing to try and solve the problem that is there. I think we all know about the Washington process, which involves the government of Rwanda and the government of DRC, with the mediation of the government United States of America. We know on 1st December last year, there was a signature of a peace agreement, which is there to be implemented. We also know about the Doha process, which involves AFC M23 and the government of DRC. So I think all this process can help bring about peace in Eastern DRC, but there is a need that be a political will on both sides that are negotiating.
And that's where we're going to have to leave it. Thank you so much indeed for joining us and your insights. Greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much.
That was Jean Baptiste Gasominari, who's a political analyst based in Rwanda, making sense of this latest court bid by the DRC against Rwanda at the ICJ.
Where Africa's morning finds its voice. Rise and shine with Tsepiso Makwetla and Peter Ndoro. The African Perspective.
20 minutes past 7. Let's move on to this story we mentioned.